Hello, welcome back to Random Talk, episode numéro 5. Okay, that was really shit.
Alright, sorry, we're gonna...
No, Piper.
So... En fait, today we are going to be talking about preferences.
En fait, Piper, elle sait pas parler en français du tout. Elle vient un accent français et elle fait semblant qu'elle sait parler en français. C'est assez fou en fait.
Let's just address, guys, elephant in the room, let's just address that we're actually recording this on the same day. So,
our clothes are different.
Our clothes are different!
This cannot be the same day.
By the time this comes out, the lectures would have been done and hopefully it would have been strong.
Hopefully Kanye West wins, obviously.
Yeah, Kanye West for the W.
I mean, it's not looking good for him, but there is a chance. There's always a chance.
Yes, all the rappers gonna vote for him.
That both Biden and Trump get cancelled for voter fraud, and it's only and then it's Kanye West.
Voter fraud can't be occurred though, because it's really hard with ballots. Okay, boys. So we're gonna be talking about.
That was actually really good.
Right. Okay, we're gonna be talking about preferences today. So let's start with music, because I feel like that's a very common.
Wait, like artists or like
music?
Taste?
What type of music? Do you like?
Both.
I like
artists
mALonE.
Artists first.
Okay. Okay. Top 3 if you had to.
Okay.
Tyler, Current Joys.
Put them up on the screen, Sam, if you're good at editing.
Actually, I need to check my Spotify. I don't know.
Yeah, you can actually check them,
like.
but I don't believe in that. Because Tyler for me on Spotify is like 9th, and he's my favorite.
No, I just mean like my playlist and stuff.
It's just that he hasn't put,
hers is really good.
Some artists just haven't put anything out, so you can't really judge off that.
I find it really hard to say what my favorite artist is. Not because I'm like quirky, but because if an artist, they have like 3 songs I like, and then I hate every single other thing they've put out.
Yeah.
Like for example, you guys know Lost Frequencies? Like, okay, hold
I
on.
don't think so.
You do. It's just that like I only like this singular song, but they make shit like hold up. Fuck. This is gonna So like you definitely know them because they cool.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, so let's start with Sam.
but I only like one of their songs. Everything else sucks. So
go
ahead. So you go, Sam. What's your music preference?
Yeah, what's your music?
I'll go look through my
My favorite artist, I think we all know, is Tyler.
I was just so relatable.
I would say just because the way he is in real life, I really relate to him. Next, that's true. You can't deny that. You know me. Well,
we know.
Actually,
we know.
Yeah, that's why I'm making this.
Sorry, just touch your foot. Feet. Okay, keep going.
She's playing footsies with
I'm bare feet actually.
It's okay. I got like your nice toenail. Just fuck off.
Sorry, I need my leg space. Anyway, it sounds. I don't really like. I would say like Drake maybe. I listen to a lot of
You're gonna
Drake.
get copyright.
We can't put that. We have to mute all of that. Yeah, Drake is second, and then I guess
Drake.
This year has been Pop Smoke every day.
Okay, so you're more like rap.
I am. I'm everything. I like a song with a good beat. I would say. A song that has a good beat, good flow. That's what I like. Well, I like
How about you, Pepper?
Mine's like.
How about you?
If you look at my Spotify, it's very
quirky.
It's
not like the other ones.
It's very balanced. Like I do listen to some rap, but I also it's like 80s music.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's
I
like
think it's the same for everything.
Rock, and then it's like I don't know, but yeah, surf music.
Surf
It sounds so. No. How do I?
Beach Boys.
Wait, yeah. No, I don't know how to explain it.
Very
Wait,
much.
like Current Joys, hers. It's like you know.
I've never heard of those people.
It's on TikTok. I'll show you after, so we don't get copyrighted. But yeah, anything and everything.
But yeah, so I'd say it's difficult to say 3 favorite artists because I'll like one of their songs and then nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like my favorite song could be by an artist I don't like any, but judging by the amount of liked songs I have, like the sheer amount of liked from that artist, I'd say Blondie is one of them. Not number 1, definitely.
Oh, Frank Ocean. I didn't put that one out there. Okay, keep
So
going.
yeah, Blondie, like 80s, but just in general 80s is good.
80s is.
90s is pretty good.
90s is
It's like
good.
the little
I was listening to say
like
it. I was listening to "Say It Right" by Nelly Furtado today. I was like.
like the really cheesy Ice Ice Baby that still like slaps.
Yeah. No.
But okay, so yeah, like Blondie is like, yeah, Blondie. Immortal Technique is good. He's like rap, but he's Immortal Technique.
I wouldn't disagree.
Blondie and so yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't say no. I think
We're all just.
I like 80s, 60s.
60s is good.
Rap and kind of like Jack Stauber type stuff.
The size of that bird.
What is with the?
No, look at the size of the bird though. Like I'm serious. Look at the top of the
Yeah,
tree.
last week when we recorded the previous episode and she mentioned the bird, like which was last week. It's not
It was
now.
last week. It wasn't a couple minutes ago.
And-
It's massive.
Yeah, it was last week.
It's massive.
Either way, yes, I'd say Blondie, Model Technique, and I don't know, Lost Frequencies is an example of the scope. So kind of like some like little like some beat.
I wouldn't say like artists. It's like, oh, I love this artist, I need to listen to every day, but it's depending
There's
on
just
my
certain
mood.
ones that
Depending on my
Frank
mood,
Ocean.
it's
Frank
what I
Ocean's
listen
kind
to.
of a good safe
So
bet.
in the morning, if it's usually it's Friday when I'm in a good mood, I listen to like shit that hypes me up. But if it's like a Monday, I'll be.
It's like depressing, like.
I wouldn't say depressing. Just like I'm not gonna stop jumping on the street to like.
These are my recently liked songs. Blondie, the Macarena, like
Macarena is
this
Oliver
song,
Tree.
Oliver, like yeah, and this is a Moldovan song. So
Nice.
I don't know. How would I?
I would say it's based on.
Actually, if you look on
And,
like, my
what you
Instagram,
do.
there's like a highlight thing I think where I put all my music, and one of my friends texted me. She's like, "What's your taste in music? Like, it's so like."
It's so.
Yeah.
Thing is, yeah, it's difficult to say I have a taste, and then all my friends go, "Oh, your music sucks." But then again, all they listen to is Charlie Puth.
Same.
They just listen to Charlie.
I
and they
can't.
go,
I
"Your
will
music
listen to
sucks."
anything except for like mainstream pop. I can't stand. Okay.
Some of it's okay.
Some of it's
but
okay.
sucks.
Like,
I
Dua
don't listen to
Lipa.
mainstream.
We should change this to the quirky podcast because
Yeah.
we're all built different. But no, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
My
Let's
friends
move.
always
Let's
say
move away
that.
from music.
Okay, preferences in.
Also style, like fashion taste, because I feel like we all jump.
Oh, okay, yes. So.
Actually, let's let Sam start, because
Sam.
he's like the goat with fashion.
I wouldn't say
Go
that.
in.
Not yet.
He said it that time.
We kind of touched on that last time.
That's true. Okay, if you had to like describe your style in like 3 words, what would you say?
It's, like again, it changes. It's always
Built
different. Built different, quirky. It's always different. Recently I've been trying to be more like.
More like me because I'm so
posh.
cool.
Posh is a bad word. Can you find another word for
Posh is no posh makes sense.
Dressed up, more put
More
together,
like-
more.
nerd? Like I go to Harvard. Like I'm
Oh,
like
who's
a
that?
businessman with like a Rolex.
Something like that.
Okay.
Posh. That's a
Yeah,
fine
that's
way of
okay.
saying.
I'm trying to get more like that rather than gangster I skate because that was kind of the last year.
If you're a boy, you'd be a skater boy.
Yeah,
That's annoying.
100%.
I just like a 12-year-old boy, yeah.
But yeah, I just bought like 2 like normal jeans. I don't wear jeans and now
Same. I hate jeans.
right now I'm wearing jeans for some
I'm wearing
reason.
jeans.
I really like comfy
Actually, no, I have
stretchy.
like 5 pairs of jeans that I wear, and then I hate any other kinds of jeans. But leggings, I hate leggings, like yoga
Same.
pants, unless they're unless
Well,
they're like kind of
on
loose.
me, I hate them.
I look good in
What?
leggings. I'm not even capping.
I remember being 8 years
Oh,
old, and when you went skiing, my mom was like,
Oh,
"You need
Oh,
to."
yeah.
I know.
Mom, if an 8-year-old boy sees me wearing skiing leggings, I'm like never gonna hear the end of it. But I had to wear skiing
Okay,
leggings.
how do you dress?
I used to not until about I'd say about like 2 months ago. I would really like not put any effort in. I don't know. I have no idea whether or not I have a good taste, but I wouldn't in any way like care. Like I would never give any attention to what I wore. I would get clothes that were out of my cupboard, clean, put them on, and then I would just leave. And then recently, my stepmom was like, "Yo, you have to buy." She basically said, "Your clothes are shit. You have to get new clothes." So she gave me a budget. I went online and I had to buy some clothes. And what I like is kind of plain. Not. No, but I mean like plain with maybe one graphic or like one detail.
Yeah, that's what many people
like
do.
what's it called?
Oh,
Oh.
So this one I'm gonna wear next week. An example of it, like this is a bad example, but like look, okay, so it's completely white
oh, he's
except one,
carrying.
except one thing, or like
That's
completely
very
white except
nice.
one
That's a
thing.
sick shirt.
And then I also
Love that shit.
and wait, you guys might have not heard that, the people at home, but and then for trousers, I really like just like stretchy, like it's just feel this. It's weird, I know, but it's so comfy. Like I love.
Actually, that texture, I can't wear it. I don't know why for pants. It always, it's like what's it? It's like jersey material. Like if you sweat, it's like nice, like but that's like a personal thing.
Yeah, but no, I this is my only pair of what's it called? Tracksuit bottoms that are like this. I just really like stretchy trousers. I don't like. Also because I'm thick as hell, so.
Yeah, I gotta see the cake. Not that I look at it.
But yes, I would say I have an underdeveloped taste
Have you guys-
because I'm new
Do
to
you
it.
guys think, I think we kind of touched on this a couple episodes ago with Sam, but do you guys think that your styles changed quite a bit, or?
I think I didn't
I
have.
think mine's always kind of been, I don't know how to describe my style. Like, I put a little bit of effort into it, but it's not like it has to be everything matching and I have to go out looking like a Gucci model. But.
I look good in clothes like 1 out of 10 times
Like,
because most
okay,
of the
yesterday,
time
I literally wore my pajamas to school. That's what I woke up in and I went to school. But
Thing is, my pajamas is my underwear, so I can't really pull up to school. In
I
it.
only
I'm
noticed.
sure people wouldn't mind.
I only noticed that I changed when like people of like that I feel like have good taste tell me, oh, I like what you're wearing today.
yeah, when I
And
came
I'm
back,
like-
your style is different.
Nah, I would say it changed half year last year.
Yeah, but I left midway last year, so when I came back.
Yeah, back in like 6th grade, I would wear those like red pants and I would pull them down to
I
my
remember
knees.
those. Yeah, I
And I
remember
would look so
Look around,
dumb.
fake out.
I looked so dumb, and also last year, like 2 years ago, I looked like a clown.
I still do.
Like a
It's fine.
clown.
This is my brother's sweatshirt. If that says anything.
He's
so.
so
Are
tiny.
you mad?
But I am too, so worse. But
Oh,
okay.
lost.
He's good at football though. I was watching him at
Is he?
lunchtime. Well,
He
I
kinda
wasn't watching.
he kinda-
He kind of is more aggressive and chases the ball.
He just-
Actually, mate.
The amount of elbows he throws is kind of he's feisty.
Mate, he's such a good football player.
Liam,
But,
Yeah.
Liam, if you're watching this,
he does watch
You'll
the
Chase your dream.
you're the G.
You're
He's
the-
doing
You'll be the
cross
next Messi.
Oh,
guys, but he
easy.
chose cross country over soccer, and now he's crying about it.
Imagine this is you, Liam.
Why would you?
I can't-
Cross country is a bit.
That's
I
so
know,
whack.
But he's good at it. He's good at it. I'll give him that, considering he's like 4 feet. But okay, what?
A bit taller. A bit taller.
No, he's 4 feet, bro. He's up to like here on me.
How old is he? Like 9, 10?
11.
Oh, yeah.
But he's supposed to be like 6'2", so we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, how would you know that? How can you
Because we
tell?
went to the doctor because he was small.
Oh, so the doctor could have told me I'm gonna be 210 when I'm older. Because I'm gonna be 210.
You're gonna be 2'10".
I'm like 2'10".
Oh, 2'10", not feet.
What?
2'10".
No, no.
My brain
Jesus.
just look at the size of that bird, man.
Yeah. Guys, the bird is distracting.
He's just chilling.
Hold on, I need to.
No, you
Well, you can't even see the bird. What is it with birds?
I'm gonna send you this
Take a
so that everyone can.
Is it a pigeon? Because I absolutely hate pigeons. I hate pigeons.
Okay,
with
Sam, I'm gonna
passion.
send you this, and you're gonna put it here so people can see. It shows. What do you guys watch?
Movies. I don't like dumb movies.
I like. Yeah, well, no one.
Wait,
Guys, the worst movie I've ever
he says
watched.
Tenet. This is gonna.
No. Whoa. First off, what's it? Oh my god.
Tenet.
Captain Marvel. Terrible. Terrible.
I haven't really gotten
hate
into
that
Marvel. I
movie.
was never.
I know, but I'm just saying. Then second, Guardians of the Galaxy, absolutely terrible. It was
No.
both of them.
Steven Spielberg's first movie, Duel. The entire thing is about a truck driving and being chased by like a car. Wait,
Mad Max is so good. Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay.
It's not a good like. I just
Okay,
not
okay,
watching it
okay.
because there's Tom Hardy.
What's your
Okay, Tom Hardy.
what's your favorite movie?
I
That's
wrote
a
it
dumb
down.
question.
I wrote it down.
You're a dumb question.
I wrote it down.
Well, I'm logging off. Don't hit me up.
My favorite movie is Batman Dark Knight. No discussion about that, guys. Can't really.
Thing is, this is what. Okay, so look, by dumb movie, I mean like, okay, I think one of. Let me
Like
list
B-movie or?
some of the worst films I've seen. That I've like, okay, Divergent.
Divergent's so good. What are you talking about?
It
No, it
sucks.
doesn't.
It sucks. No, think about it. The dialogue sucks. Why do the kids who are like oppressed look like Manhattan Starbucks like frequenters? If you're a kid, so what they did was okay, Divergent sucks.
Divergent's good. Lady Bird?
Ladybird, yeah.
Yeah, which Saoirse Ronan?
Terrible.
Yeah, the one where she's in Sarah Conte,
Yeah.
Sacramento.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
Did you say Sarah Conte?
Dreadful.
Dreadful film.
That's on camera.
Sucks.
It was okay. It was fine.
Doesn't
Call Me by Your Name is overhyped. Like a lot. My attention span.
But yeah, okay, so that's the type of film I don't like, where there's no real story. They kind of made the film just to make it.
It's
Some of the best
good.
films
The
I've seen.
cinematography is amazing, but the plot is like not
It's a
there.
bit dead. Best movie, though.
And
Chasing
no,
Lovers.
some of the best movies I've seen are like 70s, 80s Russian films. Like, to be honest, that if you guys spoke Russian, and because you want to be a cinematographer, you would literally. I can't.
Yeah.
Have an aneurysm.
You'd go
There we
insane.
go.
the acting, because they would do it because they love it. Now it's all a business.
Yeah, no,
Because it was in the Soviet
corporate,
Union, which, okay, admittedly, I'm not going to be arguing, oh, Soviet Union is good, whatever. I'm just saying that then they didn't have to worry about money because they were on like a fixed salary.
That's true.
And making a film wasn't about making money because like the government would help fund it. So it would just purely be the art, and because of that, it's so good.
Yeah, I think it's hard. I like a lot of older movies. I was watching a movie from the 70s called Love Story. And it sounds really cheesy, but it's really good. The cinematography is amazing.
So I would agree with you. I don't watch any old movies except the Russian ones because they suck. They're not. It's not that they suck. They're just outdated.
I think the worst movies are in the time.
Okay, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles is so racist, but 16 Candles, any John Hughes movie, slaps. You can't tell me The Breakfast Club isn't good.
I don't know what breakfast.
Yeah. Her quirkiness is going.
How
are you guys not also built different?
I've never.
Okay, you know what? Next podcast is just gonna be our reaction clips to watching The Breakfast Club. It's amazing. Molly Ringwald, you can't.
Okay, but look, by dumb film, okay, so there's some exceptions to dumb film, like Avatar. You could argue that there's like an idea behind it, but overall it's just a big blockbuster. But I still enjoyed it.
Speaking of, wait, I'm cutting you off completely. But did you guys ever go to Blockbusters, like places where you pick up DVDs?
No.
Every Friday night, I would go and I got 3 movies to pick out.
My school in Paris did this thing in like 2012, where you like pick up a DVD.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It was fine. I got mad about you cutting off.
No.
Is that the Breakfast Club with the 5 people?
Yeah.
And where they run into the cart and they run back?
In
Or
the
is
car?
that? No, like in the shot, they're like running.
Oh, yeah.
Run
In the
back.
hallways.
Okay, go.
Okay, anyway,
So
but I remember
crap.
being like, actually it's crazy the rate that technology is
Baba booey.
going, the amount of shots where I just look at the camera dead straight. But I remember going after school and like going to a Blockbuster and picking up like physical DVDs, and it was like the biggest deal. Like I'd go and like, you know, browse and then get snacked.
And you're like 30 years
it's very, no, I was like 10, but it's like totally out of, it's a very American thing. It's called Blockbuster, but you'd go and you'd rent a movie.
Oh, this is America, yeah, that kind of
you'd rent a movie. And then now it's like, it's crazy to think like what's the equivalent to Netflix is going to be in like 5 or 10 years.
Netflix is still trash.
It's like a contact lens.
It's so trash. It puts the movies on like 9 years later. Like Transformers like 3 came out like a year ago. When it was like it came out in 2012. Transformers is so good. Best.
I like when cars unfold and they're like guys and
it's
they
so
on
good.
your
You
mouth.
can't argue
That's
with
going to be
that.
the thumbnail. It's just
Well,
going to be like
Sequels. Best. Yes.
ooh.
Terminator 2 to Terminator 1. I'm not saying Terminator 2 is my favorite film, I'm just saying
Also, have you guys seen Pulp Fiction?
I want to, but my dad's like, no.
You guys are, oh man, I need to give you guys movie advice.
I watched quite literally everything, but like that. I look like the trailer, and if it's not good, I just don't watch it.
Mia Wallace is a oh god, okay. Yeah, okay, let's steer away from movies.
Okay, preference in
Okay, very important question. Favorite foods?
Pilmeni, unequivocally.
Do what?
You heard me, did I stutter?
Oh.
No. Pilmeni. So, okay, very, very briefly. Pilmeni is like a piece of like, you know what you make hamburgers out, like minced meat? Yeah. Piece of minced meat, you squash into a bowl, you wrap it in dough.
I've seen that.
You wrap it in dough, you get kind of this sack, right? And you cook it.
Cook it in.
You boil it in water, and what happens is
Water?
yeah, no, so you have the pastry, like not pastry, it's kind of like dough.
Yes.
And you boil it in water, and basically you get this boiled thing that tastes really good when you add like smetana or like.
You're pulling a piper. You're talking like a zillion miles an hour.
Okay. And then basically you boil this with this dough with the meat inside, and what happens when the meat it heats up, it lets out loads of juice, but it stays in the dough. So what you get is you get this ball, and you bite in, it's just meaty goodness, and it's really good, and it's my favorite.
Alright, Sam, what about you? Is it me too?
This is really sounds good. I'm actually gonna try because I saw something online.
Yeah, same.
There's
Yeah.
a Russian shop.
Yeah.
It's really. You guys should visit the Russian shop. It's like a cellar underground.
Where is it?
She counts everything. It's in like cents.
Oh right, no.
Wait, no, cents. Is it cents? No,
Cents and
That
Christmas.
just makes no sense, man.
Isn't where's Cents again?
no, I don't think it's cents. I think it's directly in the middle of town.
Mosquito bite, sorry.
It's really close to like it's really in the middle of town.
Okay, Sam, favorite.
And it's like a cellar underground, and there's like she counts everything on a calculator, on like an analog calculator.
That's
like, puts it
amazing. That's
into
how
a
you
big
know it's a
bag,
good shop.
And it's this old
That's
lady.
You
Really
can just buy the ingredients. You don't need to buy that.
No, you have to buy that.
You have to buy
But
that.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
So,
Whew.
Steak.
Steak?
I love steak.
I'm really good at making steak.
I love syrup.
My,
Have you guys ever watched that meme? Commercial break.
He's gonna put it in love.
I love syrup.
Okay, and we're back. I hope you enjoyed that clip that Sam put in without our consent.
Syrup.
Yeah.
But yeah, steak.
He put it in without our consent.
Have you guys ever gone to like a steakhouse in the UK?
My vegetarian
In the
self-
UK?
Wait,
Or in Paris?
Okay, one of you guys,
London, sorry.
whoever's editing, just put the I thing. My
Sam.
vegetarian
What
self
do
is
you
gonna
mean,
stay here like.
It's me.
Sam said
It's
it.
your boy.
What do you mean?
But nah,
Whoever.
have you guys ever gone to a steakhouse in Paris or London or in Dubai? Jesus.
What a first world.
I know, I was just about to say, it was like steakhouse in Dubai.
So I go to
Paris.
Dubai, Paris.
Over the holiday,
I know you guys are so interested in my favorite food too, so I'm gonna let
What's
you
your
know.
favorite
I
pie?
really
What's your
Yeah,
favorite
no, we
food?
do. Go ahead.
Okay,
Quinoa.
Quinoa?
Kangaroo.
Kale.
Why do I feel like you would love
Rice.
Kangaroo?
You would.
I love kangaroo. I try.
Okay, again, my vegetarian self is sitting here like, no,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
you're
saying,
vegetarian, but that limits it.
okay, truffle pasta
sad,
with
okay.
parmesan is really good.
Truffle.
Truffle.
Truffle what?
I forgot what truffle is.
Pasta. It's
Truffle
like,
is the really expensive
English
mushroom.
is not my first language.
But I don't know.
Kind of
Or anything like chocolate cake or brownie.
Is that truffle, the black things?
Yeah. It's like the stuff that you grate over.
I broke them. I did.
That looks like it's like a dinosaur's like poo. That's what it looks like.
They get really special dogs to like rummage around to find it.
Truffle's disgusting.
It tastes okay.
No, it's so
okay.
good.
It's like the most expensive mushroom basically, and it's pretty good.
It's not that.
It looks
But
like.
it's real good. Or anything chocolate. Chocolate's just like.
So luckily for us, Piper is 75% gay, which means
What?
no, you said you're bi, right? But 75% girls.
It's
25.
50-50, boy. 50-50.
Okay, 50. So Piper's half gay, so we can talk about preferences in girls. So you go first.
Okay, what
What do you
kind
look
of
for?
preferences?
All of it.
All of it? Sam said.
The whole package.
The whole. Yeah, actually, you gotta get the whole.
Was
Okay,
that
someone
you?
who's taller than me, because I'm pretty short, and so. I don't know, I think generally.
In a girl as well.
Yeah,
Not
in a girl
totally.
as well,
Okay,
I think it's-
okay.
I think humor is like an important thing,
Mm.
but.
To make up for your lack of, yeah. What else?
That is. It's art. It's art. It's amazing. It's amazing.
No, but you don't understand. Like, I don't mean like
I'm
this.
gonna
I
wheel
mean
myself
camera.
up. I'm just
Yeah.
Piper, you need to. If you want to be a Jedi Master, you need to take the shots.
I know too much.
Guys, watch out! Don't ruin the set. Set.
I'm really sorry. You were rolled into me.
Check that time, please.
I got my hair in my mouth.
Why is the screen off?
Turn it.
Sam?
Punch it. No, don't press it. That's just leave it. Just leave it.
Okay.
It's fine.
So yes, so you want taller than you, funny. What else?
I don't know, girls.
But that'd be the same for guys. You also look for a taller guy who's also
I'm not
funny.
a picky. No, that's not true. I'm a very like particular person, but it's not about looks. It's like personality.
Mm.
You know?
Because
Like,
personality makes them look like.
I really could not care if they're like drop dead gorgeous, if they're like an absolute piece of shit. You know? Like that. Looks don't really matter to me.
To be fair, no, I'm not gonna lie. Looks do matter. Like let's not kid ourselves. Looks do matter, but
Okay, a little bit.
but
like, you have to
looks
be-
by themselves,
You have to
no.
be attracted to
Hygiene.
people. Height,
Can't
biggest
smell
thing.
like Shrek.
If you smell,
You smell like Shrek.
I don't think I've noticed that in like.
I don't.
if a guy smells bad,
I
it's like
only
the
smell when
biggest
girls
thing.
put a lot on. That's
Is it?
the only thing.
Is it
Okay,
bad
so
thing?
I really don't care. I don't think about this type of stuff really.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not
What are
like-
your guys' preferences in girls? Okay, I know exactly. I know exactly.
Big old bitties.
Okay, just zoom in on your guys' facial expressions.
No, Sam smiled at me. I had no.
It's always like that.
No, okay, so for me, obviously, so I'd say, look, you can't date someone with only looks, because if their personality sucks, like, obviously, no. And you can't, let's be honest, you can't date someone with only
Let's be
personality.
honest.
Let's be honest, would you date?
Did you hear let's be honest? Okay.
Because you gotta stop interrupt. Like you guys interrupt each other so much. I'm just scared. I'm scared looking at you guys.
So yes, so I would say, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. If it's only personality, no. But it's both are like you can't have one without the other, you know.
I think you have to be like attracted to them. Like you can't like throw up. You can't throw up anytime you look at them. Like you.
But even if their personality is really good, let's move on really quickly. So
for me, it's mostly if they're in like a friend group that is close to mine. Because if they're just in a different friend group, it's just so. It's like you go like your friend or like, let's say girlfriend's like, right, do you want to come to dinner with my like friend group? It's just like, and then you just sit there.
You know that she's like hang out with your girlfriend without.
And you're just there like.
Sick friends.
Yeah, you just sit there like a bit like.
Both of you just.
Like I'd rather have someone that is friends with like all of my friends.
Yeah, I think
so. Like a mutual person.
Yeah, mutual like friends, and then of course all the other.
But like,
persons.
okay, people like thing is, no one really like. Let's be honest, a type. You don't really have like no one.
I don't. For guys that have a type, I think blondes. I don't know.
Blonde guys, that's sus.
Blonde guys.
Hold that thought.
So definitely, I'd say no one has a type. But let's agree on this. The average blonde is more attractive than the average brunette, but a good-looking brunette is way better looking.
It's not necessarily the haircut. It's just
blonde.
for guys, blonde hair. I don't know. It's just.
Blonde. I mean, no, I'm not gonna. Blonde is fine. I'm saying brunette's better. But like no one has a type. Like a type is like weird to have a very specific.
Like
type.
a fetish, like no.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
personality really matters because personality makes them look in your eyes.
Yeah,
more
similar
attractive. So
interests,
if you look at someone and they're like, let's say what, like a number out of 10, and then you speak to them and you like their personality, they instantly become a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's true.
There's even
Also, if they have similar interests to you, like that's
Yeah.
like a big thing. Like having enough to talk about, you know.
Yeah, I don't like boring. Yeah, they have to be okay. Interesting, funny. Funny is very important.
Yeah, funny is you gotta be able to laugh with them.
Because otherwise it's like weird, like a
It's
serious
just like
relationship.
For me, it's also if they have something like to offer, you know, if they don't give you something to work with, just like if they're like silent, you know what I mean? If they don't like when you're having a conversation, they're just like it's just like.
I feel so bad. I'm always so dry over text. I don't know why. I feel like they have to.
I don't like people who are dry over text. Not as people. I just don't like speaking to them over text.
Yeah, it's just a bit like. No, you're not.
Because I'm like talkative over text. I'm talkative. Yeah.
I'm talkative in person.
I'm talkative.
I babble when I'm nervous though. Like if I'm awkward. If I'm like on a first date with someone, I just babble. I like just talk the entire time.
Relatable.
But that's good.
So.
But I haven't gone on the first date in like 9 years.
Yeah.
I don't. What is dates?
Dates.
Like what?
Dates?
No dates. Ooh, I know this. But like, what are dates?
I think you can tell a lot about a person about what they do for dates. Like if they actually text you and you're like, yo, like, do you want to go out for dinner? Or if they're like, yo, want to come to mine and like watch a movie, then you know like it's gonna be a very different person, you know.
For me, it's also I want to do something fun. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I kind of sometimes I do it just when I have dinner, but I want to do something fun. I'm not gonna.
Because dinner isn't enough of an activity to get.
Yeah, it isn't. Then it's later on
It's
like
good.
go to
It's a
bar
really
or
good
something like
first
that.
date. But then after that,
I've hung out with people I've enjoyed and it has been like an unofficial date. However, like the only real like that fits directly into the parameter of date I've been on, it was so awkward because it was like it was a cinema date, right?
Simon, don't ever
I
go to
was
the
12.
movies. Your hands are always so clammy and it's warm and there's popcorn spilled everywhere and you guys both sit there like.
Dates.
Dates. The thing is when you call it. The thing is. Life hack. When you call it hanging out, you can get away with it not being a date. Because the moment you give it
That's
the
such
name
a guy
date,
thing to say. Ugh.
when you give it the name date, it automatically makes a precedent of it being awkward, and it automatically makes a precedent of the like. I don't know.
I don't know. For girls, at least, I think generally speaking, if you're hanging out with a guy, it's automatically like woo.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same for guys, but.
Yeah, I mean if you're hanging out. But it's like
Yeah.
What is a wee?
Woo.
What?
Like.
What does that mean?
Put it on the screen. The definition.
Urban
Oxford
Dictionary.
I think Oxford Dictionary.
No, cinema dates are sometimes fun.
Yeah, but that's like when you know the
If
person.
you're like really comfortable in the person, that's the best.
You have to watch like
Also,
something that's like good.
I think I'd always prefer like going to someone's house and watching a movie and like eating and cuddling and like, cause in a movie theater it's like, you know.
You have to be the double couches nowadays.
Oh, Sam knows. There was a smirk to that. Is that kind of smart?
Guys, yeah, it is.
Okay.
What you need to do is when you go to cinema and you buy the double seats, they're like in the middle, they're more expensive. You let one person buy it, because then no one else is gonna buy that like seat next to you. Who does that?
Actually,
the
I've-
double seat. Why would
actually-
someone buy a seat next to you? It's meant for 2 people.
I've
So
gotten
you
a double
like
seat
get
for
free
myself
money.
before.
It's cheaper to get one person gets a normal tick and one person gets a double, then two people getting the double.
Just ask for a
And
booster
that's just
seat.
life
Preferenes.
hacks. And then you cuddle and.
Actually,
Do you need to ask for like booster seats in like hairdressers and cinemas? Do they have to give like those little pads you sit on? Like in the hairdresser, you know when they go like with their foot and like lift you up? Do you know when you were like 8?
Oh, we're talking about jokes.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I've been staring at the camera.
You know in a hairdresser you get those like pads you
Actually,
sit on when
at the
you're 8?
hairdresser I do though, but it's because my hair is so long. That's the only reason.
I think until like 2 years I couldn't reach the floor in the seat.
I can't reach the
Because they
floor.
go so far back.
Sam, at school, like the basic chairs, I can't. My feet always hang.
It's
That's
really
fine.
funny looking at small girls at school like sitting on chairs because their feet dangle.
feet always,
And it's
like-
really
I
funny.
see
You see their little feet doing this?
Sophie's feet are just like dangling. all
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
history class, both Piper and like
Ella,
Ella's
like-
feet, Ella's like
Ella's
Actually,
quite tall.
I always.
really funny.
She's like a couple centimeters taller than me.
Yeah, Piper, Ella's small. Ella, if you're watching this, you're small.
You're small.
Why is that?
She's like, I think, get up.
Get up, get up.
Ella's really not much taller than Piper.
You're not that much taller than me. I mean, you are, but if Sam stands here, then it's like. Actually, we're not in frame though. You can't.
Oh yeah.
It's like.
I started taking on my shirt.
Okay, so what?
Actually, how are we doing on time, boys?
Oh, it was so sexual.
We're not. Sam, we are not. I don't know why you would say that.
That was amazing.
Turn the camera off and.
Okay, and we are back.
I know, zero.
Okay. And comment down.
Last thing. When we were in France, there was a pool that looked like in Vixen.
A poo.
Do you know Vixen?
A poo.
A pool.
A poo.
Appeal.
Do you know Vixen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Vixen.
And it looked
You
like
still don't
Vixen.
you still
It looked like Vixen. I was like, damn.
Vixen.
Is that we're talking about pool? He's like the pool.
PH.
Yes.
.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you very much for tuning
Wait, do
in.
they film in different places each time?
Yes, they do. But there's some scenes where they're like filmed by a pool, and I was like, that looks like Vixen.
Okay, I'm gonna cut them off.
Maybe
you for,
cut that out.
Thank you for watching our fifth
Look what she
episode.
did. I'm
That was
bruised.
not me. No,
That was Piper.
no,
that
he,
was
came,
Piper.
he had it already. I
That was
promise.
Piper right here. Piper.
Yo.
Stay away from her.
Tsunami there. I am the host, and I dismiss all of you. Have a lovely Sunday afternoon. We'll see you next week
Bye.
for another
Episode.
Bye.
Episode.
Bye.
Bye.